guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay. If you don't know already, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am one of this year's Shea ambassadors, which means that I am a Shea Moisture ambassador. And what they do is they send me products to review and show you guys. And your girl got her second box. This box contains the Shea Moisture Make It Last Wash and Go line. Now I'm super excited because I've been rocking this silk press for a while. It's time for the curls to come back. I'm ready for the voluminous hair. This silk press has lived its life and it's time for it to go. And also, if you guys have watched my last Shea Moisture video where I did a wash and go, you'll see that things got a little bit flaky when I decided to try this product. It didn't work too well with the wash and goes, but the fact that I actually have a line purposely designed for wash and goes is perfect. That means I have everything that I need to get a pop and wash and go. Something that I have already noticed about these products is that they are super watery, and that is super good, and I'll explain why. Wash and goes are usually the most poppin' and the most juicy and the most defined when you actually have more water in your hair. Now I learned this from another natural hair YouTuber. I cannot remember her name right now, but I'll put it right here. When I started adding more water to my wash and goes, they were so much more defined. So I was just like, okay girl. So we're about to get right into it, but before we get started, you already know what you gotta do. All I ask from you guys is that you kindly hit that red subscribe button, and please do not forget to turn on your bell notifications so that you are always up to date on my newest uploads. Now we can get started. So the first thing that we have is this Make It Last Wash and Go shampoo, and this has cocoa butter and plant peptides. This cleanses and detangles kinky and coily hair. Shea Moisture just hitting it with the smells. Like they just this whole line is coconut custard, so just throwing that out there. Then the next thing that we have is the Make It Last Wash and Go conditioner, again with cocoa butter and plant peptides, and that hydrates and softens. Okay, now for this next step, I'm getting real hyped because I'm just like, wow, a whole line dedicated to wash and goes from Shea Moisture. This is about to change the whole game. This is the Make It Last Wash and Go curl primer. What this does is it detangles and preps. It's something that you use after the wash and condition, and you can also use this to pre-poo. It's almost like a lotion texture. It's like a really light lotion texture. It's really smooth, like super smooth, and you can tell that it's gonna help with detangling and prepping the curls. So next up we have this Make It Last Wash and Go defining gel oil, and this helps to define and shield. Very watery. I can't even tip it over, that's how watery it is. I'm sure you guys can see that. Perfect for a good wash and go. You need that water. Water equals moisture for curly girls. So last but not least, we have this Make It Last Wash and Go Revival Oil with, again, cocoa butter and, say it with me, plant peptides. This rehydrates and revives. Now you can use this as a last step of your wash and go, but you can also use this during the life of your wash and go just to revive it a little bit. All right guys, this is the final result, and I have to say that this is the best wash and go I've ever had in my life. And as you guys can see, my curls are super defined. No flakiness, no frizziness, just straight up popping curls, and I love it. And I told you guys in the beginning, it really did seem like this product was formulated just for wash and goes. Just by the texture of the products, I just knew it was bound to work out. And I honestly don't have anything bad to say about these products. I'm not being swayed by the fact that I'm a Shea ambassador, but I'm genuinely speaking, my hair feels extremely soft, yet my curls still feel extremely defined. My wash and goes haven't been this poppin' since birth. I 110% recommend this line for wash and goes. I think it's amazing, and I think that it is perfectly formulated to give the best wash and go. When I run my hands through my hair, like it just makes me want to go so gently because it's so soft. All right guys, let me take you through the products, starting with the shampoo. The shampoo was very, very cleansing. It says that this cleanses and detangles. It was also moisturizing as well, so I really like that. It didn't feel like my hair was being stripped of anything. Shea Moisture shampoos generally work for me anyway, and I usually like them because they don't strip my hair. It actually feels like it moisturizes my hair while it's cleansing, so I don't have any problem with the shampoo. I did the conditioner next. I just kind of worked it through my hair and did some finger detangling while I was at it. That just helps me to fully get the product in. And after I did each side, I would twist it up and I would use one of these Shea Moisture hair clips to kind of hold it in place while I got to the next side. And that just allowed for the product to stay in my hair for a little bit longer and really penetrate my curls and condition them even more. And then when it got to the primer, let me tell you about this primer. This primer definitely does a great job at detangling. I continued my finger detangling with this primer, and it also helped to give it definition, like much more definition. So I'm excited about this primer. I think it's the perfect in-between products between the wash and between this gel oil. It definitely does prep the hair for the next step. It brings the curls out more and it helps to condition as well. It says that this is a detangle and prep, so that's exactly what it did. Now moving on to literally my favorite product in this line. This is the Make It Last Wash and Go Defining Gel Oil. It's super, super milky and light. The second I put it in my hair, I felt my curls popping. It's like my curls felt like they were being held in place, but it didn't feel like a gel that made your curls really hard. It felt like a gel that was holding the curls in place, but it was still moisturizing the hair. It definitely made my curls way more defined than even this primer, and it helped to take down the frizz. Shea Moisture really put in thought into this line. I can tell everything about it was like formulated for the right wash and go, like the right consistencies, the right ingredients, the right hold, the right things to make your curls pop. Like they really definitely thought about this very well. And as you guys can see, I spent a lot of my time in the shower because when it comes to having your curls pop, water is a #1 key. So even while I was putting in these products, I was every once in a while adding a little bit of water, so my hair never dried out and it just kept, you know, my curls juicy. And the thing is, when I'm in the water, that is when my curls are the most like defined, so I have to keep water in it right before I get under the dryer. And so I went under the hooded dryer and I stayed under there for about 35 to 40 minutes. Honestly, that wasn't even enough, but your girl don't got time. I used a blow dryer to just finish the job and to stretch out my hair. And then I finished it off with this Make It Last Wash and Go Curl Revival Oil, which felt like freaking heaven in my hair because my hair was still slightly damp, so I can tell that it was definitely going to suck up and just drink up all of this oil. And I made sure not to add too much because obviously you don't want your hair to be like super duper oily. This is the perfect topper after your wash and goes because oil helps to moisturize, and depending on the oil, it also helps to lock in the moisture. So this has a plethora of oils and I'm all the way here for it. Like, I've never achieved the wash and go like this on my own, and that says a lot. My hair feels so good and it feels so soft. I love it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please be sure to leave them down in the comments box below. Let me know your thoughts on this wash and go. Let me know how your wash and go experiences are, and if you've ever used this Make It Last Wash and Go line by Shea Moisture, I would love to know your thoughts. And do not forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.